Welcome back to Danny's Media. Now, ladies and gentlemen, things are now getting more complicated within the united opposition leaders led by Gachagua after Gachagua himself started changing his mind of financing or of supporting any presidential candidate ahead of 2027 election. Gachagua ashaanza kuona that anafanya kazi mingi, yet akina Kalonzo Musyoka, Matiang'i are just silent, which is true. Gachagua is the only person that is working hard toward 2027 election. Ebu niambie mtu mwingine. Apart from Gachagua, tuko na Edwin Sifuna within the Linda Mwananchi. People like Matiang'i, Eugene Wamalwa, Kalonzo Musyoka are busy holding press conference instead of preparing the ground the way Gachagua is doing. So Gachagua ashaanza kuona that hawa watu wananichezea kabisa because he's the person that is trying to work harder within the united opposition. Tomorrow on Wednesday, Gachagua is being expected to leave this country of Kenya. Utaona, hatutakuwa na opposition. Gachagua kitoka tu hivi, opposition itakuwa imeisha, which is true. Ngoja uone. And this is what can save opposition leaders before 2027 election. Yani, this is what can make them be together until 2027 general election. And before I play through the video, please ensure that you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically show us your support on what I'm doing on this platform. Thank you so much for that support of the like. Can we listen to this statement that can make opposition leaders unite together, my great viewers?
Yes, so I want to just before you come in, I want to warn. We must have a presidential nomination of opposition. If you choose a flag bearer in a boardroom, Ruto will come back. Because there'll be dissenting voices. People will say, if Matiang'i is not there, wacha ikae. Others will say, if Kalonzo is not there, wacha ikae. Wengine watasema Rigiji now you see is going to say something. What if he's going to say I'm vying for president as well? So his people will say, kama Rigiji ayuko, wacha ikae. If we are serious of changing this country through the united opposition, we must have a presidential nomination. Parade all these people are saying one term. And they elect one person. Whoever will go out astray, then is on his own. That is how we are going to remove William Ruto. But these sarakasi tunaona hii that are taking us back.
Yes. So that is what can make opposition leaders to unite before 2027 election. Or else, kila mtu ataenda nje yake. Gachagua atakuwa na watu wake, Kalonzo atakuwa na watu wake, Matiang'i the same, Eugene Wamalwa the same, Martha Karua, Justin Muturi. Yani watagawanyika. Na wakigawanyika, Ruto kurudi itakuwa ni rahisi. So that is what must happen, whether they like it or not. For them to have unity, they must have a presidential nomination. So ule mwenye atachaguliwa within the nomination, ndiye atakuwa flag bearer. Then tena wafanya running mate pia. Because by the look of the things are really okay. Gachagua is working. Anafanya kazi sana. Hata kama yeye ndiye alichangia pakubwa kumake sure that Ruto anakuwa rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, but these people are using regard Gachagua. Gachagua is working a lot. Tuseme tu kweli. Each and every day Gachagua ako Mount Kenya region, mara anaenda huko kwa Kalenjin, mara nini. Kalonzo sija alikuwa na rally yake. When did Kalonzo done his rally? Na Matiang'i ama Eugene Wamalwa walifanya rally yao mwisho lini? So Gachagua ameanza kuona that ani akona burden. Can we listen to Rigathi Gachagua himself?
Is Rigiji running for president? The answer is yes. There are many people. There are many people, including supporters of my colleagues in the united opposition. I've seen them on social media and in public platforms advancing a ridiculous proposition that Rigiji, his work is to remove William Ruto and give leadership to others. Ati hiyo ndio kazi yake. Ati Rigiji has a beef with William Ruto because he removed him from office, and therefore he should just help us to remove Ruto and anoint somebody else. Rigiji is not a kingmaker. Rigiji is king. Let me say, I am not mobilizing Kenyans to remove William Ruto as president because of bitterness, no. Because of vengeance, no. It's my desire to have a good country. It is because I'm a patriot and I must apply the God-given ability to mobilize Kenyans for the benefit of the country. I'm not doing it because I have nothing personal against William Ruto. I have everything against what he stands for and what he does. I want good leadership in this country. And I'm offering myself for that position of president. And let nobody tell you that because I was removed from office, I cannot run. Section 75 of our Constitution says, yes, anybody removed through that method should not vie. But Section 99, Sabbatical 3, and the two sections must be read together, that anybody who has a challenge on matters of Chapter 6 of integrity cannot be stopped from vying until and unless he or she has exhausted all the remedies provided by the Constitution, all the way to the Supreme Court. And the two sections, the framework of the Constitution were clear. They must be read together. We are in court, in the Court of Appeal. We believe the Court of Appeal will give justice to Gachagua and his supporters. In the unfortunate event that they also pronounce themselves in an absurd manner like the High Court, we still have another chance at the Supreme Court. In the meantime, we are preparing for elections. President Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto had very serious case against them of murder, rape, displacement, genocide, very serious things against them. But the court said no, they are innocent until, and they must be allowed to run. And Kenyans said, we will decide. And they ran and they won. Gachagua has killed nobody. He has raped nobody. He has displaced nobody. All he has done, he has been punished because of standing with the people of Kenya. Because of saying Gen Zs are not criminals. Because of saying we should not steal from the people of Kenya. Because of saying people should not be evicted. What crime has Gachagua committed? Let anybody tell me. Why would any court in this country deny me the right to pursue political office when I've done nothing? And the High Court pronounced itself that I was taken through an unfair process and I did not get the right to fair hearing. Then the same court allows the product of an unconstitutional process to stand. It's what you call a constitutional absurdity. I am persuaded that the judges of the Court of Appeal will apply sanity, will apply the law as it is read, and allow Rigathi Gachagua to be who he is. And I am determined to pursue political office because that is what Kenyans want.
Yeah, so that is the statement from Rigathi Gachagua. But what I can say is that opposition leaders must have a presidential nomination. That is what can make them unite. Ili mwenye atataka kuenda peke yake, aende peke yake. Because hapa, tuko na Rigathi Gachagua, anataka kuwa president of Kenya. Tuko na Kalonzo, Wiper. Eugene Wamalwa, DAP-K. Justin Muturi, pia ako hapa. Aya. Tuko na nani tena? David Maraga, pia ako hapa. Nasikia huko kwa Linda Mwananchi pia Edwin Sifuna anakuwa prepared. Kuna Eliud Owalo pia kutoka Nyanza region pia anakuwa prepared, yeye pia anataka nini hii kiti. Boniface Mwangi pia ako hapa. Yaani watu wako wengi. Professors Jinani, Fred Ogola, pia ako hapa. So these people are many. But removing Ruto is not a joke. It's not a walk in the park. Removing Ruto need a serious job. Then again, let us listen to Moses Kuria explaining something within the Linda Mwananchi under the opposition side in this country of Kenya. Can we listen to Moses Kuria also trying to give us more information within the political space, especially under the united opposition?
The candidate for Rigathi Gachagua and the candidate for Uhuru Kenyatta, who is one, is known. And it's one, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. So they'll take you through all this drama, but it's already been decided.
But let me ask you this. What if Rigathi wins his court case? Because he said recently that he's the one person...
Rigathi does not want to be president. He doesn't want.
But he said he's the one person who can remove Ruto.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't want to be president.
What do you mean?
No, he doesn't want. He knew he can't be president.
What, he's a kingmaker?
Even if he's cleared, he know the kind of antipathy that his candidature would... and he's not stupid. Rigathi is anything but stupid. He's not stupid. He's a very intelligent fella. What he does with his intelligence is a question. But intelligent he is, you know? So he's not one guy who is going to put his name on the ballot. You know, people can lie to you. You should have called somebody else. I am here to tell you the truth. The facts as they are. Rigathi Gachagua does not want to be a presidential candidate. Take that to the bank. Number two, the candidate, decided candidate, not candidate of choice, the decided candidate for Rigathi Gachagua and Uhuru Kenyatta, the only one thing among the many differences they have that they find consensus is that their candidate is Kalonzo Musyoka. That is why they're just disagreeing on who is going to control Kalonzo Musyoka, who is going to be the majority shareholder in Kalonzo Musyoka Incorporated, That's the whole question that is there. So Uhuru would want to have majority shares in Kalonzo Musyoka. Rigathi would want to have majority shares in Kalonzo Musyoka, but they all agreed that, like Henry Ford, you can choose any color as long as it's black. That's the whole thing. So you can choose any candidate for them as long as it is Kalonzo Musyoka. Now, where does that leave my very good friend, Fred Okengo Matiang'i? That's number one. Number two, why, in their opinion, in the opinion of some people, they are hyping up Sifuna so that Sifuna can be the running mate to Kalonzo Musyoka. You know? That's the whole thing. Hype him up, bring him up. But that is okay, which is fine, no problem. Sifuna is a brilliant young man. He has got years ahead of him. But in his opinion, I'm not sure they gave him the memo that they were preparing him for running mate position. They didn't give him the memo. And so therefore, Sifuna is going all over, and especially to the Mulembe Nation, giving them false hopes that he is going to be a presidential candidate. That you heard yesterday, Malala, Cleophas Malala, saying that, telling a lie in broad daylight, that Rigathi Gachagua can support Malala for president. No, he cannot, because he doesn't believe that Malala has come of age. That's the truth. Number two, he knows he can control Kalonzo, but he can't control Sifuna. He knows that. He knows that. And he is not just about. I think he's lost his deposit once for the candidate.
So who's the best candidate in the opposition right now? And will the united opposition unite, or will they be
They will not unite. They will not unite. Let's go through that route. They will not unite. The minute Kalonzo is because he is the candidate, really.
Kalonzo's the one.
Kalonzo is a candidate for the opposition. He is a candidate for the opposition. Any other, opposition is splitting hairs for no reason. Kalonzo is a candidate for the opposition. Then the question remains, who is his running mate? Of course, they know that Matiang'i will not play ball. Matiang'i cannot deputize Kalonzo.
Matiang'i could be principal secretary, whatever modality is, that thing.
No, but he's a misfit in that picture. He's a misfit. He knows he'll be eaten for breakfast. Kalonzo's thinking and Rigithi's thinking are mostly the same. And Matiang'i would be a rank outsider to that arrangement. And he know that it will be hardship posting for him.
But Uhuru likes Matiang'i.
He likes Matiang'i, but not sufficiently. He does not have the wherewithal, to force Matiang'i, to force a marriage between Rigathi, Kalonzo on one side and Matiang'i on the other. He can only hope so. That is why this week, two people have left Rigathi's side. He has sent advanced troops.
Yes.
the infantry. The infantry has left. Jamri Kamau, previously DCP, is now the chairman of this party. What do you call it? There's the chairman of Wiper Party.
Yep.
Jijopevu Mohammed Ali. You know, he's, I don't know, deputy or something there from the coast, because Rigiji says, I don't mind giving you some troops there to start organizing your campaign, blah, 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 as I prepare to come. And we know what? Why Rigiji is comfortable with Kalonzo, because they have struck a deal. 70-30.
Huh?
70-30.
Come on.
Yeah.
You know this for a fact?
For a fact. I have got friends. I've got friends.
Can Kalonzo beat Ruto?
So that is how things are now happening within the political space towards 2027 general election. So that is what I wanted you to know, that if opposition leaders can't have a presidential nomination, then it will not be business as usual for them to maintain their unity up to 2027 general election on 10th August, Tuesday, 2027, so that they can make Ruto a one-term president. Because removing Ruto is not a walk in the park. Removing Ruto, you need a serious job. And also for Ruto to resume the office as the 6th president of Kenya, he must work hard. Lazima yeye pia afanye kazi. So, hii maneno sio rahisi. This is not an easier job. It is something that need a serious work on it. Need unity. Because kama watakuwa na unity, wananchi wa Kenya pia watakuwa desperate. How will Kenyans have trust on them? How will Kenyans trust them? That is a simple question. So it is upon the united opposition to have a presidential nomination. That is what can save these opposition leaders to unite together up to 2027 general election, or else each and everyone ataenda kwake. Kutoa Ruto sio rahisi. Na Ruto mwenyewe pia anajua pia that yeye kurudi kwa uongozi pia sio rahisi, na kumtoa ndio ngumu zaidi. Because remember that this time round jamaa anaenda kutumia state resources. And he will change the security sectors. Huko kwa military atakuwa na changes. Nimesikia hata Douglas Kanja atatolewa, Mohamed Amin pia atatolewa before 2027, ili aweke wa Kalenjin wamsaidie kudefend presidency yake. And you need to know that in 2022 Ruto did not use state resources. Azimio ndio walikuwa kwa deep state, but baada wa kushinda. This time round Ruto wako kwa serikali. How sure are you that without unity you can defeat Ruto? How sure are you people within opposition? Removing Ruto is not a walk in the park. It is not a serious job, my fellow Kenyans, my fellow leaders. Although I'm not a leader, but I'm just saying maybe in future I might involve myself in the political affairs. Maybe I will run as an MP or a governor or an MCA, God willing. So that is what must happen. A presidential nomination must be done within opposition. That is what I prepared for you. You can also drop your thoughts in the comment section below behind presidential nomination within the united opposition side, if it is something that can help them. But what I know is that that is the only thing that can make unity, that can make these leaders to unite. Tukutane kwa video itakayofuata, wapenzi watazamaji wa Daniz Media. Remember to subscribe, comment about video, like the video, share, then don't forget to turn on notification bell for more updates daily. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki nyinyi wapenzi watazamaji wa Daniz Media. Bye bye.